This is your Brick Commentary Central. You're listening to the BCC Podcast.
It is Monday, November 1st of 2021, and you're listening to episode 283 of the BCC Podcast. I'm LQ. Joining me today is Maluris.
Garfield, starring Chris Pratt. Mario, starring Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What? And Leo is here as well.
I have a fistful of lasagna.
And Ford.
Been cooking all day, so it's only natural Hero Factory comes up at some point.
Too meta, Ford.
I have what?
Like Facebook.
Is that what they're calling themselves now?
Yeah.
All I've heard about is the barbecue sauce thing.
Hang on. My internet just cut out when you were responding to me. I'm so sorry.
Doesn't matter.
It's just about Facebook.
Oh. I'm not on there anyway.
So, Ryan's out of town this week, and it's actually been a long time since Orion missed an episode, I think.
Yeah, he was doing good.
And he's missing a Hero Factory episode too. That just stinks, man.
But I did order the Home Alone house today.
Nice.
That's good.
Probably should have waited for my next paycheck, but I was afraid it was going to sell out.
I mean, it might.
I had $50 in VIP points, too. Well, actually, I was close to $100 in VIP points, but I spent $50. And then,
I actually,
you know what I
used
did?
all my Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, you know what I did when I went to get the coupon?
I'm sure you're going to tell us.
I got the wrong one. I got the physical store one.
So you had to go into the store and get it?
No, there's no Lego store here.
Oh, wow. That's a problem.
No, I had to go contact customer support.
Back to Cincinnati.
Well, that's what I was gonna have to be like backup plans. Like, Ford, change the plans. I'm coming down next week. Like, that's what I would have had to do, because that $50 is a good amount of money.
Honestly, today would have been a great day to do it, because I just went to work this morning and came back and was like, I got nothing to do for the rest of the day, so I'm just gonna prepare a bunch of food.
How are your
Why
samples?
not? What's up?
How are your samples doing?
Okay, so for everybody out there, for the past month, I've been having problem with contamination of my samples in the lab. Today I checked and everything looks fine.
Hey.
It must have been some kind of October curse. I don't know.
But anyway, back to the Lego.
Hmm.
So I had to go on with customer service, and I waited about 20 minutes because there's 8 people ahead of me. I bet you could get a job with Lego customer service now. To say, if anyone here gets that job, don't let them know you're on this podcast, or they'll make you get off.
Off the podcast or
Yeah.
off the job?
Yeah, I've heard it referenced in other Lego channels that
interest?
Lego doesn't want their employees running a YouTube channel on them because they're afraid they'll expose company secrets.
Ah,
Some of the fun that we say here, they might all want us on the job anyway.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, probably most corporations wouldn't really want me on the job if they knew everything. I mean, the employees are fine. But this thing is, most HR departments don't really want most of the people working for them on the job.
Well, it's just HR is filled with devils.
It's true. Whenever you see, a company, our company values and, all of this stuff, this really PC stuff, the employees on the ground level don't buy into it. It's very common. You just have your own, Teams chat there, or during the company meetings, you're all criticizing the higher-ups as they go through this stuff. That's just the way it is, but I think HR is too full of themselves to realize it.
I recently got a big set as well.
What set did you get, Ford?
I used all of my VIP points and paid $30
For the Titanic?
for the Benatar.
The Benatar. Ah, nice.
Let me look up what the Benatar is.
It's the Guardians of the
Guardians
Galaxy ship
Oh.
that literally just came out a few months ago for
Yeah.
the Infinity Saga line.
Is that a bigger one?
It's the biggest one in the range, I think, right now.
I completely forgot about this set.
Yeah. It's nice, though. I like it. It casts a presence. It's very big.
Do you have the Milano too?
I had it, but I broke it down a while ago.
Do you
for
have the
Do you-
previous
parts for a
Benatar?
mock. Yes, I had that too. Well, I still have that in storage. So,
Do you have a preference to either?
honestly, I prefer just the color scheme of the Milano.
Mhm.
It's it's got blue in it. Blue and orange are very, very nice together. So, I mean, I prefer this ship with the Milano, but at the same time, I do like how it looks on the shelf.
Isn't the Lego
So-
set where the only place it's called the Benatar?
It's not even called that. They just call it the Guardian ship.
They in the set like Boba Fett
In the
Starship?
set, yeah.
Mm,
For some reason, it's
Wasn't
like
the first
Milano's
one-
fine, but Benatar is.
Oh no, the other one's
no.
called Thanos Ultimate Battle.
Yeah,
Boba Fett's Ultimate Battle is the
and
next.
that's the one you had to get the Infinity Gauntlet too.
That's
So,
true.
Huh.
Yeah, for some reason they just don't like the name. I don't get it,
Interesting.
but it's nice.
What about you, Kevin? Have you built any of your Lego yet?
no.
You need to do that. You also need to get shelves to put it on.
I
You've gotten the
can't get-
majority of your Lego finally unpacked after moving into your apartment a year ago.
The majority of it is unpacked. Well, it doesn't mean I have a space for all of it.
When I moved in, one of the first things I unpacked was my Lego. So come on, man, step it up.
Do you still have that box of Funko Pops in the middle of your room?
No, I put it back in the closet because I can't
Oh,
find any space
good.
for that.
No, I think I
either.
put it in the storage shed.
Wait, I know why he
No.
hasn't unpacked. It's because he barely lives in his apartment. As evidenced by his fridge having like 3-month-old milk in it. Seriously, this guy's milk in his fridge.
I think we
It's-
get the point for
It's colors I've never seen milk turn before. Ugh.
But
I'm calling you out, man.
Our
I think we get
viewership
the
just
point.
went down when you talked about our milk Ford.
Oh. Okay.
What, does it go from 1 to 0?
yeah.
Are we all just having connectivity problems right now?
No,
Tonight?
no, I've been fine.
No, I can hear you.
So weird.
Yeah, it's just on your end.
Well then.
But normally, also, if there was zero viewership, that means a glitch in YouTube where it alerted no one, or it's just not telling us what the viewership is. So
Oh, that's not good.
it's YouTube.
Yes, that it is.
So, well, this week we're going to pick up on last week's discussion we did not finish and go over the rest of the heroes of Hero Factory and their evolutions over the years. If they get worse or better or what the heck. So, we've got 4 left to go over tonight. We've got Nex, Evo, Raka, and Stringer.
Stringer, my boy.
So, yeah,
With
this is
him.
the last of the 1.0, and also one of the heroes to have the least amount of sets in the entire wave.
Alas.
Poor Nex.
Yeah,
I
these are
spoiled
2
it.
that did not appear in the final wave. At least Stringer appeared in the first wave. Unfortunately, this might be where he peaked.
Oof.
Yep, that's certainly Stringer.
I've
Yeah.
never seen a stringer quite like him before.
And of course, like the rest of Alpha Team that's not Stormer, Stringer skipped 2.0.
See, I always kind of weirded out by the voice they chose.
Yeah, it
for
changes.
Stringer. No, it's like they start. Like you look at this and you think, oh, he's gonna be like, oh no, he's gonna have like that deep, gravelly kind of voice. You know what I mean? But yeah, I can't do that voice. But then it's like actually just a southern accent. It's so
Not in the
disappointing.
original. Just it didn't start until Savage Planet.
Really?
Uh-huh. I
I
am
always remember it that
90%
way.
sure of that because I was really weirded out when Savage Planet came around. They completely changed his demeanor.
Yeah, it's
Am
weird.
I the only one who recalls this?
See, I purposefully forget a lot of those shorts. Like, I watched them like once on like the Lego Club magazine. They sent out these CDs.
Yeah, the DVD they sent out.
So that's the only time I watched all of them. Like, it was just boom, boom, boom.
Well, that thing they had on the DVD was not the full special either. I was still just clips of it.
I thought I had all of Rise
Yeah.
of the Rookies.
It does not.
No.
Same.
I mean,
thing
I
for
watched all of
the-
Rise of the Rookie on Nickelodeon, so...
Yeah, but it's the same for the Ordeal of Fire and the Savage Planet media that it has on there. It's not the complete thing. It's a sampling, a little.
But I know I watched all of them.
Order.
So.
Yeah, I've seen all of them too, but
I'm noticing
I watched
also-
them on YouTube.
Trying to match up 2.0 and 3.0, that, like, the perspective they use for the 1.0 heroes tries to make them look way bigger. Because you'll notice, when I put him next to Bulk 3.0, or Stringer 3.0,
Mhm.
his hand is way bigger,
Yeah, that
but
is kind of weird.
the feet are huge compared to the other one.
It's a weird bit of perspective I see.
Yeah.
They obviously did not do this with the 2.0 as much because they were bigger. But also, they change his color as soon as he goes 3.0. To
Yeah,
heat
that's-
orange.
The weirdest.
Yeah, he
Part.
always gets a color change. I forgot.
Yep, every
Ugh.
single time he does not have a consistent secondary color.
Oh, poor guy.
Because I think Bulk takes his secondary color after this year. Actually, no, Bulk took it the first year. Bulk took the orange core. Because,
Right.
yeah, because Bulk originally had, like, the reddish-orange transparent for his core.
Mhm.
And then Stringer had the orange. And then there's some reason they gave the orange to Bulk instead of the red. Who had the red? I think it was Breeze got red.
Breeze had red.
Yes. That is correct.
Yeah, Breeze's core, it looks like from the pictures, I can't recall. Was Breeze's core the same color as Stringer in the sets, or was Breeze's a darker red? Because I know there's two transparent reds, or at least there used to be, right?
I think Breeze's was a darker
Breeze-
red. Right?
Yeah, from my hazy memories of holding these toys 10 years ago.
If I were right next to my display at home, I could tell you.
Did you have Breeze there?
Yeah.
I don't recall Breeze.
Yeah. That's what I use
thought
for
you
my
were
cooking
playing
Hero
Lego.
Factory.
Oh, that's right. I didn't know it survived.
Yeah, no, it survived.
So all of Inferno and Surge have the same core color, though, don't they?
I think
Yes,
Surge
I believe so.
has more of a lime green, Inferno has more of a yellow, but I'm not certain about that.
No, that's definitely the yellow for Surge.
Wait, you are talking about 1.0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same, but I'm not entirely 100% sure.
I'm gonna check on Brick Set real quick. Because this is gonna bug me about. Because if they have the same core color, I can understand a little bit more why they changed Stringers, though I feel like Breeze should have gotten the change instead of him. Even though Keyed Orange would look really ugly with Breeze. So yeah, let's look up Natalie Breeze parts.
Only 19. Ladies and gentlemen, the build of
So
the week.
her head was still the orange color. They didn't have the Torian head in red this wave. But the core, yes, is exclusive to Breeze
Did they
in
ever make
red.
the Glatorian head in red?
Yeah?
Once, I want to
I
say.
feel?
Really?
I
When?
don't know.
I know they made it in like that darker, like apple green.
Maybe they never did.
I don't
Okay, yeah,
know.
Bulk has unique core as well. So yeah, Stringer did have orange. It was uniquely orange to him. So yeah, Stringer had the orange. Bulk had like the in-between, orange-red transparent color. There's a name for it that I forget. And then Breeze had the
See.
dark red.
Okay. And then I take it Ferno and Surge shared a color.
Oh, I haven't checked that. I forgot. Let's see here. It'd be weird if they did at this point, but I think they did. No, this is saying that Surge's transparent yellow is what's listed for his core color.
Oh, and the other one is
Mhm.
like greenish yellow or whatever.
Transparent
Okay.
greenish
Yes.
yellow. Yes, that is
The
correct.
trans green yellow was Ferno's, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Transparent fluorescent green, same color as the Miru.
Okay.
So, known to Pineapple fans as trans lime green.
Mhm.
So yeah, they were all unique colors then. Interesting. So, in that case, you would have think that Inferno would have had, the key orange. I'm trying to remember what color Surge had for 2.0.
Because Ferno started with the
Oh.
Yeah, then
burnt-
Surge got
This was
the
green. His
lime
was lime
green.
green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with these color transitions is what it comes down to.
Yeah. Well,
How
I
funky
can't
it is.
imagine you're going to be very happy about the next color transition for Stringer.
No, I'm not.
If his opinion of Nexonites means anything.
I mean, this definitely doesn't look
Next
like
Night's
the
your
worst
favorite
Hero
theme,
Factory
right?
set. But yeah, now, at least if they were going to keep Keyed Orange, they could have kept it consistent. Well, here's the problem with Keyed Orange, is it's not a very nice looking color.
I disagree.
Are you going to back that up, Leo?
I mean, since yours is just opinion, how can I do anything else?
Yeah, I think Keyed Orange is alright. But it's got to be used correctly, and here it isn't. Oh.
So yeah, then we've got Breakout. Honestly, not a bad set.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the colors actually.
He has
Like,
one of the better
it's-
chest plates of the wave.
I think
I think they
the
work well this
combination
time.
of the guitar launcher and the amp shoulders is a very interesting thing to do. It's a shame this didn't happen in the show.
I don't even recall the show at all at that point.
Well, yeah, in the show he just uses it as a regular gun.
He's very obviously sound themed this time, which if I recall wasn't his first blaster like sound based.
Well, yeah, it was a sound blaster, yeah. So
he has
that was
probably the best
cool.
continuity of weapons at this point.
Because there's only 3 of him.
Yeah. I mean, again, the
He's
colors
got
definitely do not
sound
look bad.
Let's see. Sound blaster, guitar, claw.
Let's face it,
bear arms.
Though, I also think if Bulk hadn't gotten orange, I think the set would have looked great with transparent orange for the colors.
The designers do not seem to agree with that.
I think the only reason they did is because of Bulk.
I think so.
Because they also gave Bulk the gunmetal made him darker.
I think they just wanted it to pop on the shelf. Because also remember, this was part of the second wave. So they didn't really have like a blue guy for the second wave.
The waves confused me so much they weren't even the same across regions.
Yeah. So like he was the second wave here in the US. So he was kind of the de facto blue guy because they can't just sell, like a guy with black armor, I'll say.
Wait, that Chris Pratt as Garfield thing was real? I thought Kevin was making a dumb joke.
Oh my goodness. I said it before the stream.
I thought it was just all a dumb joke people are keeping on.
Mario.
Though honestly, I can see Chris Pratt as Garfield, but also I feel like they didn't need a celebrity. Remember how
these days,
what's his name? Groundhog Day guy.
Robin Williams?
No.
Wait, no.
Bill Murray.
Yeah. Remember how Bill Murray was tricked into doing Garfield for the Garfield movies?
No.
Oh, Ryan could tell the story way better than I could, but
it's because who was it? There's a pair of directors who
they have the same last name.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And then he thought it was this much more famous pair, and he didn't even look at what the project was. He just really wanted to work with the director. It turned out not to be the same director at all. So then he was stuck voicing Garfield. Yeah. So that's Stringer. I mean, not the worst of all of these, but I actually think it's disappointing that he didn't get that many, because he's the only one with a black helmet. And I like the black sets, generally.
Hmm.
And it does seem so weird how with Breakout, they changed him so much, and they gave so many of his design elements to Bulk in that wave, where they could have went with a lighter silver. Not that I don't like Breakout Bulk.
Yeah, that's the thing like that I don't like about his breakout set. Stringers, is that it's just kind of devoid of personality. Like he's got like the sound motif, like with the chest print and the shoulders and the weapon and all that, but other than that, there's like nothing unique.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bulk's got like he's got the Bulk look, right? Breeze has like the sort of like Samus shoulders sort of thing. Like they all have this like interesting, like unique thing about them, except for him.
Mm-hmm. At least he didn't have to
Well-
suffer brain attack.
If we look at the rest,
They put
if
him
we look at the rest of like the
down.
breakout wave, then we see that Stringer's special thing was not being special.
Yes, that's true. But also, thinking about this, he's the only one that missed 2 waves in a row, isn't he? With both
Well,
missing
yeah,
brain
the team
attack.
was canceled after that.
No, no, that's not true.
Who else missed 2 waves in a row?
Next
Did Next miss 2?
was not in brain attack.
Oh, he
and
wasn't
Next was
either?
not
Oh.
Yeah.
in Invasion from Below.
Huh.
Yeah,
So was all the same people in
Stringer and
Brain
Next
Attack?
just got forgotten.
Were all the same characters in Brain Attack and Invasion from Below?
Yep.
Huh. Now it's really a shame with Next, because Next was my favorite 2.0 hero.
Let's move on to him then.
See,
Why
Next
not?
is a cool guy. He's got orange and green, and why is Orion posting Garfield news in our podcast channel?
Because he'll know we'll see it. Wants to be included somehow.
He still has the Baron Harkonnen avatar.
Yeah. But
You should
At
go
least
see
it's
Dune.
not
Liam.
King Harkonnen.
Yes, you should.
Profile.
Go see Dune.
I told Orion I'd see it if he paid for $14 so I could go and not spend any money. I just spent like all of my
if you
free
want to come
cash
down
on
to
Home Alone.
Cincinnati, we can go see Dune.
I asked you a while ago when would be a good time to come down so Kevin could try to get it off too this time.
Look, I'm trying to figure it out. It's just my lab schedule's been crazy.
My point is, we could see Dune if
Yeah,
I
we
get
could.
some advance notice. So
You
Kevin
want to
can
do it next week?
I don't know if Kevin could get it off in that short of notice. So the week after that, Thanksgiving, or is Thanksgiving the week after that?
Thanksgiving
No,
is the
the
week after.
Thanksgiving is like
Is it the third or fourth Thursday? I
3
forget.
weeks from
It's
today.
it's the fourth Thursday.
is,
Okay.
the
So-
week of Thanksgiving.
I have 2 more labs to do, 2 more cycles of lab to teach until Thanksgiving.
Wait, we'll discuss that later. Let's talk about Nex.
Okay. Yeah, he does look pretty good. I'd say overall he's got a pretty nice, like, cohesive look for the 2.0 heroes.
Next reminds me of that wisecracking lizard, Gex.
Ah,
This is not Gex.
Gex?
the one made by like 50 different production companies.
Hey, it's just Gex, Ford.
They really wanted him to work, I guess.
So then of course he did get 2 sets in a row because he went right into 3.0. He probably has the best continuity with his 3.0 actually.
His colors
Yeah.
stay consistent, and yeah, he's got like a arm shield still sort of thing going on there.
And he has green on the same arm that had the green spike.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah. The white is gone and it's replaced with
With the
silver.
gun. Yeah,
So,
I
fine.
preferred the white,
I
honestly.
like the white as well. It took me a long time to
Yeah.
realize there was white in that first wave until I
Really?
accidentally ordered a recon team that had a white based chest plate instead of silver because it looked silver on the website.
Well then. But yeah,
Speaking of
I
white
think
chest
he-
plate,
of all the 3.0, I guess, wave or the Savage Planet wave or whatever you want to call it, I'd say like he definitely wears the look better, though he is still a furry.
Yeah, but that was all of them, so we can't
Yeah.
fault him too much.
Yeah.
Then we have his Breakout Set, which is interesting because this is the first time for all the other ones, they went back to their old helmets, but for Nex and Evo, they had to translate their 2.0 helmets into Glotorian helmets. This was not one of the best results.
Yeah, I'd say like Evo wore it better.
I think Nex is one of the worst Breakout sets I've seen so far. Like,
Worst
most
is
of
It's a
them, I
shame
think,
because there's so much going for it.
I think, like, yeah, that's
It's
actually
okay.
a really
It's like-
good
it's
choice. Like, I
inspired at
see
least.
this, I get it.
Yeah.
It's actually well constructed,
It's-
and then this one, I don't like the color on it. I don't like.
Well, we have both white
It's-
and the gunmetal this time.
Yeah.
But the white is so prominent, and it's not.
Yeah, there's no orange in the
Good.
center of the balance.
I do
Yeah.
feel like it's slightly more inspired than Stringer, though.
I would disagree. Mostly
Stringer
'cause
had transparent pieces.
Stringer's weapon at least is consistent with his theme. What is
I mean, yeah, that was nice. But...
what is the thing that's replacing Nex's hand?
That's what I was
Supposed to be
looking
a
up here.
laser.
Is that, does he have a hand
yeah, that's
under that?
okay. Yeah, that's something else. It's like he's got a gun and a laser. Come on, just give him two
Oh, he
guns.
does have that cool tube piece.
So anyway, he started
Also,
blasting.
he has a
Yeah,
harpoon. I do really like his chest plate, though I feel like the
Well,
color
harpoon is
distribution
supposed
isn't
to
that
be
great.
like an antenna or something like that. So he was supposed to be paired with, I think, was it XT4?
yeah,
No,
it was
that
the
was Evo.
construction-
I will
construction
say,
bot.
no. Evo was Toxic Reaper.
Yeah,
But they're the same color.
but in
No.
the marketing, they were paired this way.
They were paired with like oppositely colored villains. It's like Stringer was paired with the shocky
Voltic.
guy. Dude,
The
yeah,
guy
that
who
guy.
initiated the breakout.
The shocky guy.
Oh, yeah, I see their combination set here. It
Yeah.
sucks.
So like, well, yeah, the combos always sucked, but I
That's
We
get
do an
what they were
episode just
going
on
for.
combo sets.
That's
Combo
why you
sets
went with
don't
Dr.
exist
Spony
anymore,
next to
do they?
combos.
Well,
No.
Technic sets don't like. Construction is dead, so are combos.
Didn't they used to have combos for other sets too, though? Didn't they? Like in the Lego magazine, you could have combos for like Indiana Jones sets.
Yeah, and Star
Yeah.
Wars
Big
generally.
combos for Exoforce.
Yep.
So
Remember the mech
Those are dead
combos?
now.
We talked about that when we did the Exoforce episode, didn't we? The
think we
mech
did.
combinations.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. That's because they were sold as sets as well, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
yep. He doesn't have a hand on that hand. Oh,
Yeah,
Nice.
He doesn't
He
have
had-
any hands. I
He's
don't
just
think
like
anyway.
what's his name from Jowler that you
oh my!
referenced last week.
This is kind of like a Fire
Oh
Lord
yeah, he's just like
situation.
ambidextrous.
Well, I think actually the one other gun hand
Both
actually
of his arms are guns.
the other gun arm though does have a hand underneath it, and it's in black for some reason.
Okay, that is weird. Especially because it exists in orange. We can see it right here.
Mm-hmm. And here, let me put a picture from the instructions up on the screen here.
That's so weird.
The arm is not well constructed at all.
We can only see like the torso here. Or oh.
Well, he doesn't have a hand, so you can't exactly see it.
Yeah.
The hand is a torso.
You're a torso.
I do like the chest plate, though I also feel like the orange is lighter than the rest of the orange, so it makes it even worse for, like, there's...
Can't really yeah, it's hard to tell here because it's so abstract.
I think the worst part is that it's the white hero core on top of the white.
Yeah,
chest.
that doesn't help.
Yeah.
It needs some color. At least on like the inside of the core. Like just some flash of light.
They probably, if they
Yeah.
inverted the colors on the chest plate, would have looked better.
Now, if he was entirely white, like White Vision, it would be better.
It's
Yes,
true.
of course. His eyes could be blue,
Poor
Or green.
Nex.
whatever. I feel like I do kind of
At least he had consistent color, unlike Stringer.
Like
I
I
would-
do kind of want that set though, just to like mod it to make it
Honestly,
better,
I
'cause he
would not
deserves
be
better.
opposed to going back and getting all of the breakout heroes.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point.
I don't know what
I
they
know.
go for these days.
Well, they're not that expensive. Hero Factory Aftermarket isn't as competitive as the
I think
Bionicle bubble is for
It was
some
so
reason.
much easier when I did go to Aftermarket Bionicle to go on eBay, but Hero Factory, you can't do that because the Chinese bootlegs took hold by the time Hero Factory's around. Like, you don't have to worry about that when buying old Bionicle because they didn't exist then.
I mean, it doesn't look like you're getting bad prices for...
Yeah, looking on Bricklink, of course, they're all out of country.
Part of my hobby while doing the podcast is buying stuff on Bricklink while we're talking.
You should be adding up every time you make a purchase, just we play the cash sound effect and keep a little box in the corner like Leo's total for the year.
Well, if you want to, I went through and did 2 purchases already. One was that Kometru Great Disc that I've had sitting in my cart until I got paid.
Wait, how much was that one?
It actually went down $2.
So now it's $35.
No, $12.
I made a
Judging.
I made a purchase earlier today. Actually, I was buying a couple of classic Ninja. I got the gray Ninja and the black Ninja. Interestingly, the 2 green classic Ninja were only ever released in that one pack. They go for $60 each.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, the white Ninja from the original Ninja line is
It's
a
from
minimum
the
of
98 line?
$18. Yeah, 98 Ninja.
I need to get the Diki. Get the Diki.
Yeah, it looks like you can get this next for $10. Wait, how much was this next at launch, too? Please tell me it wasn't more than
$8.
I want to say it was $8. It was one of the
only
smaller
$8?
sets.
Yeah. $9. Oh, that's not a bad price for what you get here.
Both of his arms are guns. Hooray.
Can I really pay more than it originally was for a Hero Factory set?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, you
I
can.
could try eBay.
In this economy, you have to.
Why is Hero Factory so expensive on eBay?
It's eBay.
I used to
Like
get
you
great
said,
deals on eBay.
Well, Amazon came along ever since then.
I think I could still get better deals on Bionicle on eBay.
Amazon jacks up so many prices.
Well, yeah,
For
when it's
Bionicle.
Amazon is not where you want to
Amazon
buy
always
discontinued
jacks prices,
merchandise.
Yeah. All the sellers on there are crazy.
But yeah, no, Hero Factory in particular is pretty expensive here. Oh, well, there's a... it looks like most of bulk 3.0 for $5 with $15 shipping. Wait, okay, what the heck is this? Oh boy, Surge is not doing so well here.
See,
Let me...
get it up, yeah.
Let's see it. Oh,
He tore,
retirement has not been good to him.
wow, he tore his own arm off just so he could survive. That's
He had to bite through it.
yeah.
I don't understand the people that have multiple poses of the figure when obviously it's not together, right? How are people that clueless? Everything's here except for the helmet, actually. But
Heart. Ugh.
all right, we have one more hero or 2 more, don't we?
I think you have 2 more.
Do we want to do Raka or Evo?
You
Evo.
Evo,
Yeah,
save
Evo.
Rocket for last.
Evo was favored much more than his brother Nex.
And
actually
also
on
went
the
through
last
a
wave.
he also went through a complete personality swap.
Yeah.
I really like the colors on this wave.
Very nice contrast.
Was this the first time we
Yeah.
got a pure yellow? Oh, well, I know we've gotten for a villain. We got it for
Type of
Tox.
a quote unquote canister set.
No.
First time pure yellow.
I was thinking about the guy from the villains wave in 1.0.
Oh, you're thinking of Meltdown.
Yeah.
I got him.
Was there a Bionicle that was yellow?
Biddle.
Biddle.
And
there was
Roxy
also the yellow,
Stars.
the yellow jet.
Oh yeah.
The Roxy Stars was keyed orange. I thought.
Okay.
No, you're
I don't know if
right.
I
think
count
he is
Biddle
yellow.
as-
He is yellow.
Alright.
Biddle is more black with yellow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he does have yellow. You
Yeah,
gotta
and
give
he
it to
has
him.
yellow. But then, if you want to go that, the other Bionicle sets had yellow.
Muwaka has yellow. The Manas has yellow.
Yeah.
Didn't Hyuki have yellow in
No,
Mari?
he was
Hyuki
was
had Key
Oh,
Orange.
you mean the Toa?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Toa Hyuki was Key
I
Orange.
was thinking the Matoran, and I was just like,
Are you sure
no.
it's Keyed Orange? It looks so much like yellow.
Oh, it's Keyed
Alright.
Orange.
Hyuki?
Hmm.
Don't
Yeah,
you
it's Keyed
have the set?
No, I don't have Hyuki Mari.
Well, both Hyukis.
No,
have it.
Hyuki, Mari, and Inika both use Keyed Orange.
No, Inika's would have been translucent, would it?
No,
Or
he was
No,
not translucent.
no.
I do have
There's
that
not-
one. Just a moment.
Yeah, it's Keyed Orange.
Like
dude.
the second time in a month, I have to go and check Hyuki on my shelf.
Even the minifig used Keyed Orange.
It's
Both
too dark.
times.
Meanwhile, the podcast now suffers.
Good.
Okay,
Oh,
yes,
my God.
Hyuki and Nika is Key Orange.
I told
I
you.
mean,
Aha.
but like the other one, Amari, just in the pictures, does not look like the same color.
Well, they're also shrouded in darkness because of the marketing.
Yeah. Edgy fences, rain.
Well then,
Yeah.
All you gotta keep.
I still
is
would have loved the
on
brown
Yeah.
Hyuki that you get from the Praka online animations.
Mm,
You guys remember that?
I do. That was interesting to see.
I thought
And
it
then
looked
not steal
cool,
the
actually.
Yeah, I have to imagine that those were like prototype colors.
I don't.
That
I
they
forget.
sent to the studio.
I
It's
believe
definitely
so, because like the 2006 2007 had some of the like strangest prototypes that we've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly some of
But
those.
what was
are-
weird is they had the
Like
full
there's,
mask and weapons right, but not the colors.
Like Hyuki was supposed to have what became the Mask of Truth. Remember?
Trying to remember. Oh
Perhaps.
yes.
And then
Accent's
Kongu
nice.
was gonna have like a mask that looked like one of the
Kongu's was a Krakan with some pieces
it
glued
was
to
like
it.
a Krakan with like
You don't remember this,
Nokama's
Kevin?
like hydro blade thing on the top.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, Evo. Kind of nice.
Oh, I forgot that wasn't even like Kongu's only one. No, I just found
Okay,
like
then we're talking about prototypes again.
I found the prototype in like a image, like the full one. It took us a while to get. Like the Hyuki still looks the same. Yeah, Hyuki. Wait, in this prototype, Hyuki has the right colors. Is the thing before they had his mask. Come on, getting it up.
Maybe it's just an animation thing then, because I looked at the screenshot of all the Ignika together in the proc animations, and it's just Hyuki who's departing from.
Yeah, it is
the
only
other colors.
Hyuki there.
Must have been a studio error then.
But how do you make that air? Like usually, you should get a style guide, you know.
Well, I imagine it's because they thought they had the brown Paraka had to be matched with the brown Toa.
But it's not like the other ones followed traditional color schemes.
Dai Toa Ignika!
But yeah, honestly, I really like Naparu's mask here.
Yeah.
Kongu had like a bug thing going on.
Wait, do the wings mean that he could have flown?
Probably.
Maybe.
Oh man.
I think what we got was better.
Yeah. I do like the Holly there though. That's very nice.
Holly's is the closest to what we got, except she has more pieces here.
Yeah.
Because she
Well,
gets both
fin.
her like
Technically-
harpoon launcher and fins.
If you can recall, this is actually the version that was used for the Voyanui online game model for Holly.
Yeah.
No,
So
I do
yes.
not recall.
well it was.
Huh. Yeah, I don't recall that at all. I'm also noticing, like, all of them have, like, the laser swords, launchers, and another weapon. Like, Mataro's got this board, Holly's got a fins, Naparo's got his claws, which he got to keep. He doesn't even have his blaster in this one, actually. And Jala has, like, this extra blade thing on his blade and a tube. Hyuki still just has the axe. Or Hyuki. But then
Well,
Kongu,
these
yeah,
guys
has
are
those wings. It's also
Does Yuki not even have his chains? No, he has his chains.
yeah, he has the
He
chains.
does have the chains.
I guess
Okay.
that's what they counted. So Yuki and Aparo came out on top in the end.
Huh.
But anyway, back to Evo.
Evo.
So, yeah, he's okay.
Evo skipped 3.0.
Thank
And
goodness.
that allowed him to go on longer than Nyx. And he got Breakout Evo, which is probably the most vanilla, but I kind of like Breakout Evo. I think they translated his helmet much better.
That's the thing. Like, was Savage Planet like the bad career hit or something like that?
Everyone who ended up leaving early was in Savage Planet.
Yeah,
So
like they just got like the weaker like models in that. I guess
Maybe.
I don't know.
Evo also got to keep consistent coloring here.
Except he lost the purple.
That is true. He
Yeah.
did lose the purple. It's because they didn't have the head in purple, and
They could have done it in
That they
purple.
were like red. I guess.
Yeah.
but Evo lived long enough to see himself become a villain. And he got Brain Attack Evo.
Oh no.
Evo never had the same helmet twice. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, this is bad.
Uh,
And like my positioning here makes it even worse. But there we are.
Look at him. Love him.
Everything about this is bad.
Look at those spindly legs.
What is it with like all the spindly designs for Brain Attack for one?
the weapon
Again.
is just.
They must have just shipped the design team out to work on Bionicle.
But did they like not even have anyone with any design credentials?
Mm.
Like
I
not
mean,
at
you got
all.
credentials, but
Like
you also just,
Inferno's the
not
only one
there.
that looks halfway decent, and even then,
Yeah.
he's got some weird stuff going on with like his sword.
Like, I'd say like the only redeeming thing about this would be the helmet, but having the set, way back when, the visor doesn't even like really integrate with the helmet like it does with like Inferno and Stormer and all them.
I'm
It
trying to
just
look
kind of
at
sits on top and it looks weird.
yeah, and then the helmet looks scrunched up and more Chinese bootleg like in the last
Yeah.
one. Also, they have that spike that's just randomly in orange there.
I don't know, man.
You're talking about the one on the shoulder or the one in his hand?
One of the spear.
No, the one in the spear.
In the spear.
The-
Oh, that orange.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was orange.
And that's supposed to become like a fan
What?
for like a motor, so he could swim around, so he could fight the worst CCBS set of all time, Aquagon. He just got a poor pairing all around. Bad weapon, bad enemy. Just
Aquagon's weapons were better
It's-
than his,
it's
honestly.
a bad book, man.
Like, at least Aquagon got some unique pieces for his weapon. Like, this is a dagger we've got so many times. They're at Euro Factory. And, again, what is with the spindly stuff? And this is when those sets went up in price. This guy's $10.
Forgot
That's right. This was in the middle of the Teddygram era. That's it.
What?
When they switched from canisters to bags.
Oh, yeah.
To not just bags, resealable bags.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they got an award for some reason, though no one really ever used them to store their Hero Factory sets.
You couldn't. They were too small.
Mm-hmm.
It's just for some reason they were like, all right, guys, Teddygram go bags. Let's do it.
I was glad that they switched to boxes for Bionicle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though I burnt them all, but at least they look nicer at first.
They look nicer as
Yeah.
they went up in flames.
You know, for years I don't keep boxes for my Lego sets, but for years I've been keeping the instructions, but now I'm starting to think the instructions are just taking up too much room and I'm probably gonna have to burn them as well.
Hmm.
I don't know.
You can sell them on eBay.
I don't. Does anyone actually buy those listings? You see them all the time.
I mean,
Lego
apparently it's big
instructions
on
only.
Bricks or Bricklink, so people have instruction pages all the time on Bricklink.
Now, of course, also, I believe Evo's eye color changed again this wave, because it looks like it's a blue, or, no, it's a green head now.
So it went from purple to red to green.
Green was new for Brain Attack, wasn't it?
And then I think it went back to blue for Invasion from Below.
Nope.
Mhm.
It went to orange.
Went to
Orange?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
No. No. No.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It might be orange here, but it might actually be red.
Let's bring up a set.
Fairly certain it's red.
Evo is also in 3 sets in Invasion from Below.
Oh yeah, yeah. He got some love there for
Yeah.
Invasion from Below.
But I'm double checking.
Uh,
Let's see. That is the only minifigure
Yep.
version of him.
it's red.
I don't think it makes it any better, but
So anyway, moving on.
just literally nothing about Invasion from Below intrigues me whatsoever.
Sets were an interesting idea.
Yeah, but they're not fun.
That's all.
If you're gonna make mechs, just use system. It makes better mechs.
Yeah, they tried.
I think that
I don't think they
Evo's-
actually did. At this point, they didn't really have to try.
Evo's flagship mech was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. It was a nice big neck.
The beasts were all solid, in my opinion.
The beast I hate the most.
Really?
Yeah, they're
There's
so
just no teasing
spindly.
you.
The Queen Beast is actually much more impressive in person.
I prefer Splitter Beast myself.
That one's all right. That one's all right.
All
'Cause
right, and
With
oh,
double
But yeah, he got 3 mechs, and they were all interesting.
now
With varying degrees of quality.
Mhm.
we have one last tier, the only one to be introduced after 3.0.
No, he was introduced with 3.0.
But I'm sorry, after 2.0. Raka, the gold one.
They really gave him a lot of love for being introduced so late.
He must have
Yeah.
sold well.
I'm guessing, but yeah.
Also, remember in his first wave, he got 2 releases.
Again, lots of love.
Raka
Why is-
XL, which was not great. That I had seen this set in person and like fiddled around with it. It does not go together or stay together easily.
Well, that's a thing.
He had a head in white, which I thought was cool for that wave, but of course that doesn't stick around.
And he has that golden Zammer sphere,
Yes, but you could get those in the Zammer Spear packs.
which
Yeah.
I have. Now.
He also has a lot of spikes. So
Now with
Oh,
him,
can I also
since
Can I also mention real quick before we do this? Inferno XL's legs are like Fire Lords, but slightly better coverage, maybe.
well,
Inferno XLs?
No, Rocket XL.
oh, Raka
Okay.
XL's okay. Raka XL is better than the Fire Lord by a long shot.
Mhm.
Yes, he has better coverage.
Now you want to talk about glow ups? This right here.
Yeah, Breakout. So interestingly, he's the one where his core color transferred over because now everyone's core is white.
Well, honestly, like I'm starting to think that they made his core color white in 3.0 just so they could make the transition easier.
I don't think they had planned that far ahead.
I don't know.
They had to give him
But,
an entirely new helmet, of course, because they couldn't just go off the Lion one, which was
So what's
a weird
better?
helmet.
Make him look like Kopaka. That's what. Kopaka with a frown. It's very in character.
But his colors actually stay completely consistent.
Yeah, and his weapon choices are very nice. Overall,
Yeah,
very
like
good blow up. I
the,
like
the,
it.
the shield and electric crossbow are very, very, very nice touches.
I always wanted that shield piece.
Yeah.
Ah,
Then,
Yes,
of course, Since he was introduced late, we have to go right into Brain Attack.
Yep.
He's not the worst one here, but...
Now that's a bad glow up.
Now, also, is that silver and not gunmetal on the feet?
Might be, yeah.
So yeah,
No one said
now
they were
we've
consistent.
got added another color into the color scheme.
So he's got silver on the feet and on the little parts of the shield there.
He just looks so
And-
scrawny.
And the worst sword in the line.
I don't know
Just
if
kinda-
it's the
kinda small.
worst, but it's not better than anything
tiny.
else.
Too tiny.
I think Stormer's
Okay.
was better.
You see, now somebody agrees with me on Stormer. Okay.
No,
It
Stormer,
was good.
Stormer was way worse than this. He did
It was
get
good
a set that
though.
had like a jet. I don't understand why he needed a standalone set and the exact, well, not the exact same figure, but the figure again with a jetpack. In fact,
So
he has
could
gold
go
feet
after the dragon.
with that
Yeah.
one. Why not just
No,
make?
Surge sucks.
No, why not just make him only in that set and then give like Evo a spot, or sorry, Nex
No.
a spot, or Stringer a spot? You know?
Is reasons. Also, I heard this set was kind of terrible anyway. So
I never heard much about it at all.
There's a good combo model made out of it.
Now his eye color stays consistent though with his minifigure at least. And his helmet is like, I think that basically what they is next, or sorry, what's this guy's name? Raka, that they base this helmet off of entirely, because that's the helmet. They don't all have original helmets, do they? Some of them reuse the same helmets, don't they?
Correct. The breakout ones reused their helmets that had them.
Trying to see. So does anyone else have the same helmet mold as Raka in Invasion from Below?
No, they're all unique.
They are all unique? Well, then why
Yeah,
are some of them
they
so
all-
bad?
Because oh,
some of them just don't translate well, I guess.
Well, Surges they didn't even try. Or Bulk.
Some of them don't translate well. I don't know what to say.
I thought, I was giving him pass because I thought, okay, well, they had to cut corners somewhere, but no. That is really bad.
So, yeah.
And, of course, Rocky
He is
got...
his stuff.
He
Yeah.
also got 3 sets this last wave, which is strange because the gold and yellow, it doesn't seem like they want them to go side by side because they're basically the same color. Gold is just yellow, but darker.
where's the yellow on this set?
No. I mean, why did they cut like 2 of the other guys that could have had more unique color schemes,
Oh,
but they
okay.
kept Nex and
So, like, they
Raka?
had gold and then yellow in the same wave. It was weird.
I follow.
Well, I think here they were going. Well, no, I can't even say they were going for green because Evo is also green.
Yep.
Ugh. Also, this is supposed to be a stealth machine. Now, stealth and gold, not a good mix.
What are you talking about?
Just saying.
Then he had this smaller one. I think this might have been not a poly bag, but
It was the smallest set of the wave, yeah.
then
Not
he had
good.
this one they
Was
shared
this-
with Surge.
Isn't that the one where
Yeah.
he has a different minifigure?
Oh, yes, you're right. He uses silver in this one instead of the
talking
gunmetal.
Talking about the
That's
combat
weird.
machine is silver.
Yeah,
Interesting.
He also looks
Very
more
confusing.
orange than gold.
it's just the lighting there.
Okay,
You look more orange than gold.
thank you.
Man, Hero Factor ended on a whimper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we got Bionicle and everything was great again.
Yep, for 3 whole months.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe less.
And those 3 whole months were from September to December.
2014, yeah.
Let's face it, G2 did go down immediately once they revealed the villains wave next. Just as far as sets go, even.
Yeah.
Like, the Skull villains are not much better, and a
Look,
lot of these
it
heroes are
went down-
better.
No, Bionicle started on its downfall as soon as the announcement at the Comic-Con. Because like that was like the writing was on the wall that they had no idea what they were up to.
But the sets were cool still at that point.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that was fine. That's all we had though. It's like, oh yeah, actually we're gonna do 90-second animations, and everybody was like, oh wow, that's a cool idea. And then I was just sitting there like,
No, it's your call. You can go back to the podcast. Like, from the beginning, I was skeptical about that.
Yeah, it's like, really? Like 90 seconds? That's all you
The
got?
thing is, other people are assuming this can't be all they're doing, right?
Nope. It was all they were doing.
It was all they were doing.
They're like, oh, we gotta get books? Yeah. 10
Interestingly,
months in.
I've been listening to Bits and Bricks lately. Has anyone else listened to that yet?
No.
I have not.
It's
I have-
really good, actually. Like, I'm
Did they
surprised.
do a Galador episode recently?
They only do it off video games, so they might have done one on the Galador video game, but
Hmm.
I've only listened to the Lego Island, Lego Universe episodes.
Right.
And I've got to say, it is fascinatingly refreshing that Lego sanctioned this, and it's actually talking about Lego's screw-ups, mainly. Like, they talk about, like, some ugly things that are happening, like Lego laying people off and, like, ruining some people's lives.
Jeez.
No, I'm like, I say actually props to Lego for doing this. It's like a very honest analysis of their own history and like their failings and lessons learned from stuff, these games. It's really, Kevin, you listened to a little bit of it in the car with me the other day. What did you think?
I mean, it was about Lego Universe, so of course it was interesting.
Yeah, there's a 3-part Lego universe. There's like 3 hours of it in there.
Nice.
And you learn just like how tragic, like, now I was listening to the end of the episode, like, basically, like, the death of Lego Universe ended up sending one of the main guys to therapy in the end.
Wow.
Where he talks about, there's a clip where he's talking about, literally, I had to come to terms with, everything I'd ever created was gone now. Like, all of the games I'd ever done are offline. And, like, and he's like, I had an issue, my self-worth was tied to my work, and my work all failed.
Amazing.
Dang.
No, I would totally recommend going and listening. I plan on listening to the subjects I'm not quite as interested in.
It made me depressed. Jeez.
But, and I just think it's fascinating they criticize upper management hard in those Lego Universe episodes, too, for, like, not being behind the project.
Well, do they work there still?
Yeah, because they criticize the
same
ones
upper
the ones that are doing Lego Universe, a lot of them had left by the time it launched, and they're criticizing the people that are there. That, like, they didn't put it by. They go back and forth on decision. Apparently, Nitstrup, Jorgen von Nitstrup, who's, I forget what his position is now. He was CEO at the time, but now he's, like, president of one of their others. They have, like, the 3 groups, and I can't even keep track of what's what. Mm-hmm. But he was talking about now how he believes it was, like, that he made the wrong call then, or Lego as a whole made the wrong call at that time, killing Lego Universe.
Huh.
Maybe.
Because their player base at the time, I found out too, was, like, bigger than a lot of other MMOs at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
But they killed it because it was just, like, was it, like, using too many resources or
no,
something like that?
No, it's not that simple at all. It's such a combination of things. I'd recommend you go listen to the episode, all 3 parts of it. There's a whole episode just on the soundtrack.
I still think like a universe should have had like a line of
that's
sets.
Addressed there too, and they talk about how that some people think it should have, but other people are talking about how it was already so complicated, like getting everything to correlate with the game, that adding the play themes into it, like what's currently going on, and dealing with all the extra hats in the ring there would have made it almost impossible.
Wow.
But definitely some people think it should have, but most people just blame actually the fact that management on it. And there also is they're way off track now again, go listen to it, but there's also this whole thing where NetDevil is bought by another company, Gazillion Entertainment, and Lego had the opportunity to buy them, but they didn't at the time. Then they had to buy them later after the game had launched because Gazillion was so awful. Also, another fun fact. Again, listen to the podcast. I don't want to just reveal it all, but after Lego Island launched, the entire development team was laid off so the company would not have to pay out their bonuses.
Amazing.
Wow.
Every video game company
Island?
Lego ends up... Yeah, Lego Island.
Oh.
Every video game company Lego worked with... 'cause you guys remember... I think Ford knows about this at least. The canceled video game... what was it? Like Legends of the Fantasy?
For What theme?
No idea.
No, it wasn't for a theme. It was their other game. I thought so you guys knew about this. The Fantasy.
Maybe not.
No, it was their
No.
next planned game after that. It never got made because the team was all fired.
Huh.
Yeah, I never heard of that before.
Dang, am I the only one who knew about this?
I
Maybe.
guess so.
Huh. No, it's
Anyway, I'll have
fascinating.
to listen to this podcast at some point. So,
Yeah, it's really fascinating, and again, that's something I really applaud LEGO for doing, because I've never seen a business give such a brutally honest analysis of their own history like that. Recent history, too. Like, 10 years is not really that long ago.
True.
But as far as
Those
Hero
people
Factory
made-
goes, that's never going to be touched on, because they got, like, no those video games ever.
Well,
So yeah, that's all for the heroes of Hero Factory. Breakout was definitely a high point. Yeah. 3.0, Brain Attack, Invasion from Below are all low points.
so does this mean we move on to the villains next week?
No, we're going to move on to something else.
Well, I'm liking this series though.
Someday we'll maybe do the villains.
Yeah. It's just that there's not continuity amongst the villains.
Yeah. I like comparing things. It's fun to
Alright.
see the evolutions and where they screw up. Let's do an episode on
You will-
Pokemon.
You would have. you would have liked the castle episode we did. I think then.
Oh
You
yes,
ever
I
go
listened to
listen
like
to that?
half of that.
Good.
I am noticing a lot of people commenting really like Savage Planet, and if you do like it, good for you. It's just I don't.
I mean, like, the concept of the story is interesting, but other than that, it's just like, eh. Like the villains are kind of cool as sets. Like, Witch Doctor's pretty cool. That's
Witch
it.
Doctor is cool.
Like the heroes are just kind of there. So
So,
Wow.
as always, be sure to check out the description. Find a link to our Discord server there. You can continue the discussion on Hero Factory and all things LEGO, and some other topics as well. Also, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Comments are the very best thing after this goes up as a recording to keep us relevant in the suggestion box. For Ford, Leo, Malaris, myself, LQ, thank you for listening. See you.